At the very end of a summer that was all too short, the old man I was living with passed away. Even after all the years we spent together, I never knew his name. Later that evening, I dug a shallow grave in the front yard of our home and buried him there. At that moment, I was truly alone in the world.
Welcome to Fragile Dreams. And that's a pretty bleak opening to a really bleak game. And I think that's probably why it appeals to me so much. Not the only reason, but
maybe I'll find something he
one of the
left
biggest
behind.
ones.
It's so dark I can hardly see. If I crank open the dome, then I can let in some moonlight.
And this is a pretty easy tutorial on how to control the game. Where do I start with this game? Honestly, I'm tempted to just let you make your own first impressions, because as much as I adore this game, there is absolutely nothing I want to say about it right now. You're probably gonna cry, and that's exactly what I did. This is an emotional game, and there's no getting past that. You just have to deal with it, because that's the entire draw. But we should probably continue with what we're supposed to be doing right now, and that's letting some light into the dome. We seem to be in some kind of a telescope place. As you can see, this game is a Wii game, if you can tell from the pointer and the motion controls. I'm going to be playing it on Dolphin because I don't really want to hook up my Wii, and I prefer... It's a game that really translates well to a mouse and keyboard, apart from the fact that that happens. We'll deal with that. We're just going to look around this area because there's so much detail in the areas in this game. It's literally ridiculous how much detail is put into every single area for you to just look at. And this is a gorgeous looking Wii game. Didn't come out too late after the release either. This was around 2009, 2008. This was really a love letter to the system. The developers really wanted to push the system as far as it could go, especially in the control scheme. And the art style is absolutely beautiful. The developers made games before this. I think it was either after or before this, but it was Eternal Sonata. The art style is the exact same, except Eternal Sonata looked really janky, and the animations were god-awful in Eternal Sonata. It looks ugly as hell, but this game looks amazing. I think a part of that is just because it's a standard definition game, and the animations are way better. Apart from the fact that he's still holding his hand out like he's holding a torch, where you just get a torch right now.
It's his flashlight.
So, what I'm going to be focusing on in this Let's Play is story. We're going to be paying a lot of attention to it, because it's most of the game. The actual gameplay part of this game is pretty janky. As you can tell by that 3-hit combo you'll be hearing a lot. Just get used to that. And yeah. This game is so beautiful. Look at those shooting stars. Oh. Anyway, you'll start to understand more about this game as we go on. I really don't want to explain anything. I just want you guys to see this for yourselves, I guess. Because this game is so close to perfection for me. It's exactly what I love in video games. It's an experience that I just don't think is replicatable in any other medium.
I've always wondered what this weird box was. It looks like a mirror, but...
That's just another... I can't sing this game's praises enough. Last time I played it was a few months ago, and I've been begging to play it again. Just look at this stuff.
It's a record of my growth. I don't remember him doing it every year.
And that's the only place you'll get to understand that Seto's 15. Or 16. It's either or, really. And Seto's the main character, who we're playing as right now. Voiced by John Bosch, if you can tell. I mean, it's pretty damn obvious. There's stuff like this all over the game. Doodles, drawings, just set-piece designs. And I'm running this on an emulator that's upscaling it to hell and back, and it's really, really amazing looking. This game deserves to be this well upscaled, because all of this stuff, some of it's hard to see on the Wii. Especially when it's stretched out on the HD TV. It's absolutely clear as day here. Like, you wouldn't be able to tell those books from those books, really. Not very well, anyway. And this is a pretty emotional
Stubborn
thing.
little thing.
Not this bit, but
I thought they
we'll
were
get
all
to.
dead, but I see at least one survived.
Who's there?
And that's, the boss.
Who are you?
For a
How'd you
lot
get
of
in here?
battles here. I'm gonna try and not speak during any voiced parts, because the voice acting in this game is actually really good. And, I love all the voice actors, so
Why should I answer?
I want to listen to them, actually, instead of speaking over them, and I want you to listen to them. I just want to make sure that, you know, this is a boss that we'll be fighting a lot of. This game doesn't have too many enemy types, and this guy is around, man, he is around. But he's our first enemy. He's going to teach us how to attack. It's basically rhythm-based. You, attack at a tempo. Attack right at the end of their animation, Seto's animation, and you'll get a full combo. If you don't, then you'll get a half combo, or if you do it really quick, you'll get a really weak combo like that. Just, you can tell by the colours of the swords. See? That's just a medium combo. It can be hard to get a full combo each time.
How pathetic. Such a useless creature.
What are you?
I do not have to answer to you.
And there he goes. We'll be seeing a lot more of him, as I've said. But, I want you guys to prepare your feels, as I'll be warning you to do for a majority of this game. I'm gonna go, and we're gonna listen to this together, so have fun.
By the time you read this, I'll already be gone. Before, I didn't really care if I was dead or alive. I never considered myself worthy of living, and yet I knew not even death could atone for my sins. You have no idea how hard it was for me to even write you this letter. It's strange, really, for having wasted so much of my life. Now that the end is finally in sight, I never dreamed I'd feel like this. Only the time I spent with you gave meaning to my worthless life. Only now do I regret that I didn't open my heart to you more. Why is it, as I say goodbye, that I'm brimming with so many things I wish I could have said to you? Please forgive this foolish old man. Head east of here, and you will reach a tall red tower. I can't promise, but there you might find other survivors besides yourself. When I am gone, you must go east. Now go. And Seto.
And Seto, thank you for everything.
This song is... And what an amazing introduction to Fragile Dreams. Seems as though Cello's made himself out of the astronomy building place. As you can see there, what I thought when I first played this game was the Eiffel Tower for some reason. Thought this was set in France, which isn't too outlandish, because there are a lot of games with anime styles that are also set in France. I'm just thinking of Rhythm Thief, really. That's actually Tokyo Tower, which I didn't even know was a thing before I played this game. So, you know, more you know. Also, there's a lot of cats in this game, and they're all very cute. Gotta love cats. This game is just so beautiful. Alright. Then, sorry about the feels earlier, but yeah, you gotta get used to them because that's the game. It tugs at your heartstrings at every moment. Let yourself get emotional.
Oh, how beautiful your light is tonight. How truly precious you can be. I look into your eyes and softly touch your hand. Farewell, love, and tomorrow we will meet again. Oh, twinkling star above, how beautiful yet lonesome. As sad and lonesome as I am, I reach out for your hand. We are two and one. Farewell, my love. Who's there?
This theme is so good. Every song in this game is beautiful.
Are you okay? I hope she's not dead.
You touched me.
Yeah, but... well, I was just making sure you were still alive.
I don't know you.
Well, no, but I'm... I touched her. No, wait! Don't go!
That's the first human contact Seto's had in months, probably.
On my journey through the world, all of the people I thought I saw slipped away like they were just a mirage. But that girl, her cheek was warm to the touch.
Seto's a truly lonely kid. Being brought up, well, basically after the world has ended. And we'll find out why soon enough. Our goal is to go to the Red Tower. As our
I was 15 years old at the end of that summer.
grandpa told us to.
When we met, the tower in the distance was bathed in crimson light. That one encounter changed my lonely world in ways I never could have imagined. The brief moment we shared transformed me to my very core. Even now, I remember it like it was just yesterday. The stuffy, humid air, the last vestige of summer. Her silver hair fluttering in the breeze. The big, silver moon.
The moon has a lot of symbolism for this game, and we'll find that out soon enough. The game's full title is Fragile Dreams Farewell Ruins of the Moon, and the moon is heavily used as imagery. As you can see, this game is absolutely atmospheric. The amount of clutter and world details in every single area is amazing. It's unfortunate that a lot of this stuff isn't translated. Some is, of course, like these posters, but some isn't. I don't think this is. It's unfortunate, but not overly unexpected.
Please help me. I am in danger of malfunctioning.
This is gonna hurt.
I am not completely waterproof. Please help me.
Is someone there?
Yes, over here. I am here. Please, come quickly. I am here. Please help me.
Let's go find her. But first, let's look around.
Please help me.
I just love this game so much. The voice actor we saw for the girl over there, back then, not the girl we're trying to save, is Eden Regal. Which makes sense, because her brother was the voice director of this game. And we all know her brother a lot more than we know her as Sam Regal, who I'm not too sure what his most popular roles are, but he's a very big VA. This game has a pretty all-star cast, actually, and they all pull out really good performances. People would say maybe not so much, but trust me, the stilted performances of Seto is entirely on purpose. The way he was reading the letter earlier was exactly how it was supposed to be read, and that's what makes it brilliant. Seto can't read. He wasn't educated. Look at the world around us. Seto is just a lonely kid trying to find some semblance of meaning, and mostly to stop being alone. And that's why he's so motivated to find the girl we just saw. and why he's so happy to hear this girl's voice.
Please help me. Please help me. I am in danger of malfunctioning.
Even though
Anyone?
everyone in the audience can tell that this is just a robot, not a real person. And Seto really doesn't understand that.
It's coming from the other side. If I crouch down, I should be able to squeeze through.
Now I gotta find out what button crouch is on the keyboard.
I am not completely waterproof.
That's something to do with the minimap?
I am in
I'd
danger
expect
of
it to be C.
malfunctioning.
It's controlled, okay.
I am in danger of malfunctioning.
Honestly, I'm very impressed by how good this game looks upscaled. The game's amazing on the Wii as well. It looks stunning on the Wii, even with it just being
I am not completely waterproof.
just being standard definition. But this really takes the
Warning.
cake.
I am not completely waterproof. Please help me. I am in serious danger of malfunction. Warning. I am not completely
Every
waterproof.
song in this soundtrack is beautiful. This is PF's theme, which is the character we just met.
Hello. I am a personal frame, an interactive digital assistant equipped to respond to my user's emotional state, whatever it may be.
Hey there, my name is... Whoa!
Let us save introductions for later. We are in danger in our current location. I will quickly navigate a route to safety for us.
A route? Navigate?
We must hurry.
Okay.
First, fasten me to your back.
Like this?
Did you fasten my sides until they made a clicking sound?
You mean these here?
Good. That should do. I am a personal frame, or PF for short. My primary function is analyzing whatever situation my user is in, and offering a sound solution.
Well, I don't know, but I don't think we should stay here.
Of course. However, there is more I must tell you about.
Later.
And soon we'll grow very attached to PF. Well, you'll see. Don't want to spoil too much, but my gloomy disposition is very warranted.
You should be able to build a fire there. I believe that a fire will keep adversaries at a distance. When tired, it is also useful for resting.
Oh, I guess you're right. Good idea.
And these places are how we save. There's a lot of them. You won't be lacking in saving, although there are a couple areas where there just aren't enough. You have to trek through a lot of stuff to get to a save point. Combat can be pretty hit and miss,
This is
so
so
you
soothing.
will likely die from some very annoying
So-
enemies.
Do you feel warm?
Combat is generally easy, but there are types of enemies that just refuse to die and are a total pain.
Yeah. It feels good.
Fundamentally, this is a survival horror game, though nothing's particularly scary, and it's more atmospheric than anything else. It's horror in the way that it very much forces you to look at humanity in a way that maybe you're not comfortable with doing. I can't think of another piece of art that really shows you the lives of so many believable people in such a nihilistic and upsetting way, but is ultimately filled with hope. This is a depressing game, but its message is positive. It's really a work of art.
I know we must evacuate, but I am picking up signs of dangerous enemies nearby.
This stick should do the job. Right?
That will suffice for the time being. But it would be in our best interest to acquire something more durable. Oh, hold on one moment. There should be something serviceable as a weapon ahead. Investigate, but exercise caution.
I have no idea how she does that.
Right.
Yep, just telling us how it works. Let's save. Well, I'll show you the handbook first. It's basically our inventory and our statistics screen. This is also a JRPG, so you have attack stats, HP, levels, money, experience. All of that stuff. It's pretty unimportant, I guess. Levels do make a lot of a difference, but more so weapons. And weapons are breakable. And at a random time. A lot of the gameplay features in this game aren't particularly very good, nor are they well executed. Some of them are interesting, but most fall flat. Weapon durability is not handled well. If you're lucky, you could really end up using the same weapon for like a quarter of the game, albeit the game isn't particularly long, it's about 12 hours. If you're unlucky, you'll rarely have weapons, which is why sometimes you'll be stuck with an inventory filled with weaponry, and you can see how big weaponry is. You tend to have to pack at least 2. But sometimes you may never actually need to use that second one. It's just not very well done because it's random. But we can save here, and we can end off this. But I can't wait to continue. Thank you for watching.